Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the video series where I am reviewing the Understanding Construction Drawings textbook. This video is about Unit 6, and that's the sixth chapter of Part 1, and that is Plan Views. So, what is important to remember here is that a lot of information is shown on plan views. For example, carpenters use floor plans to lay out walls, windows, and doors, and also and this is how they can communicate with each other when they work in the field. And this is how the designers and architects actually plan the space. Also, it's important to remember that the north arrow on the plan means to determine actually the building orientation. That is always important to notice and locate the building properly. So let's start with the site plans. So the site plan gives information about the site on which the building is to be constructed. The boundaries of the site or the property lines are shown, and the property line is usually a heavy line with one or two short dashes between long line segments, and the length of the boundaries are noted next to the line symbol. Property descriptions are usually the result of a survey by a surveyor, and surveyors and engineers usually work with decimal parts of feet rather than feet and inches. So please remember that when you are reviewing the site survey. So a symbol of north or north arrow indicates what compass direction the site faces. And unless the north arrow includes a correction for the difference between true north and magnetic north, it may be only an approximation. So it's sufficient to show the general direction. Um, so when we go to the foundation plans, uh, two types of foundations are commonly used in homes and other small buildings. One type has a concrete base called a footing supporting the foundation walls, and the other is the slab on grade. So the slab on grade foundation consists of a concrete pad or slab placed directly on the soil with little or no other support. And slab on grade are usually thickened at their edges and wherever they must appear a heavy load. So please refer to the images. You can see different types, and always back up the videos with the textbook because there are a lot of graphics that I would like you to be familiar with. So the foundation plan includes all the dimensions necessary to lay out the footings and foundation walls, and the footings follow the walls and may be shown on the plan as well. If they're shown, it's usually by means of hidden lines to show their outline only. And in addition to the layout of the foundation walls, dimensions are given for opening windows, doors, and ventilators. So please make sure that you take a look at the plan and you see how that is organized. The next one is the floor plans, and it's similar to the foundation plan. There are dimensions and also the placement of all the fenestration or windows, doors, and all the openings, and also walls and other important features are on the floor plan. Usually a separate floor plan is included for each floor of the building, and the floor plans provide more information about the building than any of the other drawings typically. As far as the building layout, if you would like to quickly familiarize yourself with the floor plan, imagine that you are walking through the house, like you walk through the front door and you see, like, you look left and right and you see the spaces planned there. So that is like one of the approaches, because sometimes it's really hard to imagine the future building when you just look at the flat drawing. We spoke a little bit about dimensions in the previous chapters, but here what is important to understand within the plan views is that dimensions are given for the sizes and locations of all walls, partitions, doors, windows, and other important features. And on frame construction, exterior walls are usually dimensioned to the outside face of the wall framing. If the walls are to be covered with stucco or masonry veneer, this material is outside the dimension face of the wall frame. And interior partitions may be dimensioned to either face of the stud. So please just stay um, within a certain convention, and if you measure from the inner side, then do that throughout the whole set of drawings instead of just switching from one sheet to another and changing that. So please just be consistent when you do that. Again, there are a couple of green notes. That's what is beautiful about this book. So please make sure that you're familiar with that and you see how actually you see the best practices, how to work on the green building. So when we talk about other features of floor plans, the floor plan usually includes as much information as possible without making it cluttered and hard to read. So sometimes like insulation is not shown for clarity, but it's indicated there, or some other features that may look messy on the drawing. They're just like notated there. So it's not necessarily the graphical representation. So yeah, so please be familiar with the lines, be familiar with the symbols, abbreviations, and that is how we can read the plan views. So that was it for Unit 6. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in Unit 7, and we'll talk about elevations. Thank you.